Snoop Dogg has all of the leftists losing their minds today after he committed one of the biggest crimes in the woke playbook. But he is not bending the knee. He is not apologizing. Instead, he is doubling down. He is saying that he has had enough of Hollywood's crap and he is not going to put up with their nonsense anymore. So why are the leftists going absolutely berserk all over the internet towards Snoop Dogg? These are some of the reactions from the leftists. Blue Sky Libs canceling Snoop Dogg. Had a good run. Now he's apparently a fascist. Snoop Dogg grew up to be an angry conservative grandpa yelling at the kids. Mad at female rappers for talking about spicy things. Mad at Pixar movies for having alphabet community characters. You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. To me, that's very weird if you think that being mad at this type of content being in kids' films makes you a villain. Absolutely ridiculous. This is why we should all have all of the red flags up whenever there's these leftists start talking about anything. But part of it goes back to this moment in the Buzz Lightyear film that came out a few years ago. An absolutely garbage film that had a same-sex kiss in the film. Snoop Dogg had some very spicy words about this and about the state of Hollywood. So let's get into it all here. Snoop Dogg says he's scared to go to the movies after that gay kiss scene in Pixar's Lightyear. No wonder the leftists are so angry at Snoop Dogg today.
They putting it everywhere.
Yeah.
I took my grandson to see what was the movie with Buzz Light?
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's called Lightyear.
Yeah, with Kiki Palmer's in that movie. So we watching it, and she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman. Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women's. How did she have a baby?
Absolutely ridiculous. Like, come on, man. Poor kids.
It's like, it's me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for. It threw me for a loop. I'm like, what part of the movie was this? These are kids that we have to show that at this age, like
that part.
They're going to ask questions.
Yeah.
They are going to ask. I don't have the answer.
Man, he is completely correct about that. 0 + 1 does not equal 2. This whole thing is crazy, and Snoop Dogg is pointing out the insanity of Hollywood just from that little snippet right there. Many of Snoop's left-wing followers are furious over his statements, evidenced by their insistence that he should be replaced as the headliner at the upcoming Australian Football League's grand final, per Entertainment Weekly. Literally just for that clip right there, where he points out something that is just common sense that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. This isn't the first time critics have been angry. The rapper also caught heat for performing at a celebratory event before President Trump's January 2025 inauguration. I just found out that Snoop Dogg is a homophobe, and honestly, I'm not surprised, but damn, big F you to someone I thought was an icon. So literally, this is what happens when you have these delusional, crazy people out there who, as soon as you say one thing that doesn't align with their woke nonsense, then they will write you off and they'll say that you were just the worst person ever, that you are not an icon. Snoop Dogg is obviously an icon, okay? Whether you want to admit it or not. So the idea that Snoop is traumatized by mentions of gay families is ridiculous. He's bigger than that. He needs to clarify his opinions. I don't want to watch an anti-gay bigot on The Voice, and I don't think America does either. Actually, I mean, not to burst your bubble or shatter your little fragile fantasy here, but Americans are kind of done with this. Snoop Dogg is pointing out the insanity. He is speaking what a lot of us have been feeling for years. So with that being said, let me know what you think about this backlash that Snoop Dogg is facing coming from these leftist weirdos. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you all in another video very soon.